to the bantamweight division. Coming up next, we have Pravin Wagh from Pune taking on Balveer Tomar. Coming up next, and for the final introductions for our next fight, I go inside the cage to the voice, Jared Kyle.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats. It's Balveer Singh Tomar.
लखनऊ के बलवीर सिंह तोमर अपना MFN डेब्यू करते हुए इन्होंने लोकल सर्किट में काफ़ी फाइट्स खेली हैं, अनडिफीटेड हैं, 4-0 इनका ऑफिशियल रिकॉर्ड है लोकल सर्किट में और चारों की चारों फाइट्स इन्होंने पहले राउंड में फिनिश की है। और यहाँ पे मैं अपने दर्शकों को बताना चाहूँगा कि इनका कोई फैमिली रिलेशनशिप नहीं है पूजा तोमर के साथ। पूजा तोमर अलग है और बलवीर तोमर अलग फाइटर हैं। हालांकि दोनों ही उत्तर प्रदेश राज्य से आते हैं, बट बलवीर का ये MFN डेब्यू है। बहुत ही अच्छे बॉक्सर हैं और कलारीपयटू के भी प्रैक्टिशनर हैं और इन्होंने इस फाइट के लिए अपना कैंप गुड़गांव के वॉरियर्स कोव में किया है।
Oh, that camp is one of the most incredibly rising camps that have come there. In fact, Sanjit Bulwar was training at that camp as well. A lot of great fighters coming out of that incredible fight camp. Balveer Singh Tomar gets his opportunity to fight at the incredible Matrix Fight Night 14 to make his mark against a very, very tough Pravin Wagh. Balveer got some great boxing, comes in with a 4-0 record, and like my partner Rahul said, he's got a tall order in front of him. At the prep point now, Balveer Singh Tomar said he's a huge fan of Conor McGregor and wants to be a champion of Matrix Fight Night. Well, certainly a win tonight will get him closer and closer to that as he prepares to enter the cage.
चलिए देखते हैं इनकी कीज टू विक्ट्री। He has to take assertive shots. He has to throw in a lot of punches in bunches क्योंकि ये बॉक्सर हैं और इनको काउंटर स्ट्राइक करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि इनके जो ओपोनेंट हैं प्रवीण वाघ वो बहुत ही अव्वल दर्जे के किक बॉक्सर हैं।
No, Pravin Wagh, I've seen him fight. He was, in fact, you know, the interesting part is when fighters come down in weight from heavier weight classes, especially if you're coming down from 170 pounds to 135 pounds, you don't forget that power. That power remains. You see it with champions like Alexander Volkanovski, who was at one point a heavyweight और वो featherweight पे लड़ते हैं. So I think it will be very important for him to adopt the Ilya Topuria strategy, land punches in combinations, do 3s and 4s and 5s, and look to put away the opponent early. Look for a flash knockout before he gets warmed up.
And his opponent, Pravin Wagh.
Maratha Tiger, Pravin Wagh, all the way from Maharashtra.
Hey, that's my zone.
You know, he's making his MFN debut. I'm really looking towards him. I'm really looking towards what he brings to the cage because, you know, officially his pro kickboxing record is 25 wins, 0 losses. He's a Wagh international champion. Before he became the international champion, ये 16 बार नेशनल चैंपियन रह चुके हैं। इनका एमेच्योर रिकॉर्ड है 8 wins, 0 losses. इन्होंने पूरा कैंप किया है द अफगान लायन Abdul Azim Badakshi के साथ MMA Matrix Gym में. So this guy is actually a prospect and he's been handpicked by MFN to come on board and strengthen the bantamweight division.
No, I mean, this is a great matchup because it's a great entry-level matchup for both these guys. I think, you know, Pravin Wagh, firstly, I'm going to say something. आमचा पुण्याचा माणूस आहे माझा. So I think Marathi, I'm from Maharashtra. Very, very proud to see one of our own representing. Technically, India is all ours, so हमारे ही सब लोग हैं. But the point is that Pravin Wagh, like my partner rightfully said, he comes in with an extensive amateur record. He is an incredible kickboxer, a Muay Thai practitioner, so you know he can bring that striking to the table. I've been watching his fights. He moves, beautifully. He's got great footwork, cuts the right angles, and his training with the current contender for the featherweight belt, Abdul Azim Badakshi, is going to be very interesting to watch because that will add a dimension to his game that he's never seen before.
चलिए देखते हैं इनके कीज टू विक्ट्री। अनडिफीटेड किक बॉक्सर हैं, इनको बहुत सारी लो किक्स फेंकनी चाहिए और इनको बहुत ज्यादा अटैक करना पड़ेगा और एकदम विदाउट एनी डिले।
No, he's not only the kicks are, you know, for Muay Thai guys, the front kicks, the teeps, the low kicks are all range finders. It helps them set up those brutal elbows and combinations. But when working with boxers, boxers aren't used to getting kicked in the legs. We saw that. I saw that years ago with Neeraj Goyat when he took his chance in Super Fight League to come out and fight, and he realized that he couldn't do it. But Balveer Singh Tomar, of course, is a very well-rounded fighter. No relation to Pooja Tomar. Sorry guys, I'm just having some fun. But Pravin Wagh versus Balveer Tomar promises to be a banger. But you know, we can't predict anything anymore because already we've had 2 bangers and 2 finishes in this incredibly stacked MFN 14 fight card. For the final introductions, before we go to the final introductions, let's quickly take a look at the tail of the tape between these 2 warriors. In the bantamweight division, Pravin Wagh takes on Balveer Tomar. Kickboxing versus boxing. Both men made the same weight, slight height and age advantage to Pravin Wagh. Let's go to Jared Carl inside the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, his weight 61.2 kilograms, fighting out of Uttar Pradesh. Make some noise for Balveer Singh Tomar! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, his weight 61.20 kilograms, fighting out of Uttar Pradesh. Give it up for Pravin Wagh! Ladies and gentlemen, the referee for the fight, Jim Perdios.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves, step back, let's do it.
Referee Jim Perdios, a very, very experienced referee in his own right. We've seen him in so many organizations like the UFC, PFL, and now part of our very own Matrix Fight Night.
रेफरी जिम पर्दियोस का स्वागत है मैट्रिक्स फाइट नाइट में और इस फाइट की शुरुआत दोनों ही फाइटर्स ने ग्लव्स टच किए।
Immediate opening leg kick by Pravin. Now, Rahul, I have a prediction for this fight. When you have fighters that are so skilled, boxer versus a kickboxer, either one thing we say is don't blink, or it's going to be a technical war for 3 rounds. What's it going to be?
Well, it's going to be don't blink.
No, the right answer is it's going to be entertaining.
Well, audiences, don't blink. It's going to be an entertaining war between both these guys. They've been undefeated. देखते हैं आज कौन सक्सेसफुल होता है और कौन पहली हार लेके घर जाता है।
You can see immediately Balveer Singh Tomar with an upright stance as opposed to Pravin, who's got a slightly wider stance. He's looking to land that inside leg kick over and over, set up his hands, and they're standing pretty close to each other. You can see he's trying to feel out that range. But smart move by Tomar. He's not overextending himself. He's not trying to reach out. But I'd like to see him pop a jab. Oh, again, very nice inside leg kick and good movement by Pravin. It's a very good tentative feeling out process between these 2 warriors. Both know what's on the line here. It's a big night for them. A big fight card to be on the undercard for.
यहाँ पे देखने को मिल रहा है कि प्रवीण वाघ जो कि बहुत ही सीजन किक बॉक्सर हैं, कंटिन्यूसली किक्स फेंक रहे हैं, इनसाइड किक्स, आउटसाइड किक्स, और यहाँ पे कुछ ना कुछ एक्टिविटी दिखानी होगी बलवीर को। अगर वो बॉक्सर अच्छे हैं तो उनको कम से कम बॉक्सिंग फंडामेंटल स्टार्ट करने होंगे। He has to start landing, 1-2s in bunches.
There you go, good jab there a moment ago by Tomar. He's starting to open up now because he needs to figure out that range. He can't let Pravin eat his inside leg kick. Very nice kick to the body. Good combination there. Tomar tried to egg him on. Nice hook attempt there. But I'm just, you can see that amateur experience showing in Pravin Wagh's game there. He's moving beautifully. He's stepping in and out of range. He's landing his kicks when he wants. And just like that, sways out of range. It's a mark of a very experienced fighter at such a young age.
प्रवीण वाघ मात्र 19 साल के हैं और 19 साल में इनकी
Oh! Nice! That'll wake you up, I promise you. Man, every time somebody lands a head kick, I just go a little crazy.
Oh!
Take a look at that. Tomar landed a very nice right hand, got the attention of Pravin, and that's exactly what he needed, is to establish a little bit of respect for the power from his opponent. Pravin will think twice now before dropping his hands.
बहुत ही अच्छा शॉट यहाँ पे बलवीर द्वारा और एकदम से ऑलमोस्ट नॉकडाउन किया प्रवीण वाघ को. बहुत अच्छी बॉक्सिंग पावर दिखाई.
Good composure by Pravin. The ability to take a shot is very nice. You know, those shots, even though they're protected by the small 4-ounce gloves, they do a lot of damage coming in, and guarantee you see that right hand now, that right hand will start to swell up slowly, and he won't be able to throw it with the same power as this fight goes on. See, you can watch that. See that, Rahul? See that right hand of Tomar's now? I promise you, he felt that kick a little bit. I wish Pravin goes back to that inside leg kick though. That's what helped him set up the body shots. And
well, at merely 19 years of age, Praveen Wagh is a prospect to watch out for so far. We've seen an excellent display of his skills, his techniques, and I think, oh man, oh!
Standing and banging both these men.
Well, I think what Praveen needs to do is, secure his guard, because he's getting hit with those crosses. Oh!
Good job there. Both these men now starting to swing, trying to finish this fight off with one shot. Pravin Wagh standing flat-footed in front of his opponent. He's to start figuring out that range a little better. And Tomar is now gaining confidence. He's starting to land some good combinations of his own. He's shucking and jiving and moving better. You can see his head movement is improved. Oh. You can hear his corner screaming instructions saying, watch out, his left leg is going to go up.
मात्र 16 सेकंड्स इस राउंड में. बहुत ही टेक्निकल फाइट रही है दोनों के बीच. प्रवीण वाघ अपनी किक बॉक्सिंग दिखाते हुए और इनके विरुद्ध में बलवीर सिंह तोमर ने काफी अच्छा किक पकड़ के पंचेस.
Very, very nice. Round number 1. Great striking from both sides. It's going to be a tough one to score. Let's take a look at some of the replays of that first round. It was even, according to me, until that counter that Balveer landed so beautifully that caught Pravin and got his attention immediately. Let's take a look at some of the action there. That was the start of this fight. It started off with so many of those leg kicks, those high kicks that landed over and over. Those, believe me, those don't feel good on the arms at all. But it's that fading away right hook, that wild right hook that he caught him with. And Pravin caught the edge of it though. Had that shot been cleaner, this fight might not have gone to the second round. But that's what gave Balveer a lot of confidence to move forward. And we're going to see if that translates to round number 2.
चलिए देखते हैं अनऑफिशियल स्टैट्स. बलवीर तोमर ने अभी तक 9 हेडशॉट्स फेंके, 6 बॉडी शॉट्स और 2 लेग किक्स. प्रवीण ने 6 हेडशॉट्स, 3 बॉडी शॉट्स और 6 किक्स. So far it's been an excellent round between both these guys, and I think it's a pure kickboxing versus a boxer fight.
Yeah, it certainly seems like, and you know what the fun is? Thank God we're not judges.
चलिए चलते हैं राउंड नंबर 2 की ओर और देखते हैं यहाँ पे किसका पलड़ा ज्यादा भारी होगा. क्या बलवीर सिंह तोमर, जो कि एक बॉक्सर हैं, ब्लू कॉर्नर में अपना जलवा दिखा पाएंगे, या प्रवीण वाघ द मराठा टाइगर, जो कि हैं रेड कॉर्नर में, जो कि बहुत ही अच्छे किक बॉक्सर हैं.
Are you ready for round number 2, Rahul?
I am.
Well, we better be, because we are getting ready for war again in round number 2. You've been watching this incredible Matrix Fight Night 14 fight card, brought to you by the amazing promoters of Aisha Shroff and, of course, Krishna Shroff.
यहाँ पे थोड़ा वही नज़ारा देखने को मिल रहा है अर्जुन जो हमने फाइट नंबर 1 में देखा था कि प्रवीण वाघ इनसाइड लेग किक्स और किक्स फेंक रहे हैं और यहाँ पे कोशिश की थी बलवीर ने उसको कैच करके काउंटर फेंकने की.
No, see, it comes down to what changes they decide to make in this round. Balveer will see that he's had a lot of success with that right hand, and what Pravin's corner would have told him is that he had a lot of success. Chop down those legs. With boxers, if you stifle their movement, it doesn't matter how hard you can punch. If you're not unable to move, it doesn't matter because you're not going to be able to pivot off that leg. You're not able to turn the hips and throw those hard hooks with mean intent. And I think Pravin could just keep working on those leg kicks, try and land calf kicks. We've seen a lot of those in MMA of late. Beautiful jab, pops his head back, and a little nod from Tomar saying that
बलवीर बहुत ही अच्छा फुटवर्क दिखाते हुए बहुत लाइट है अपने पैरों पे and that's the reason he's been able to move ahead, throw shots and come back.
But Pravin targeting that lead leg again and again, but you can see how well conditioned these athletes are. Balveer, most fighters would not be able to take so many shots to the legs, but he's clearly in great shape. He's trained very well for this fight, and you can see that. You know, old tactic from a lot of fighters use is that it's eye control. They look down and they go upstairs. So Pravin is looking at his feet, and Balveer is looking. No fighter looks at your eyes. They look at your body. They look at your shoulders to see where you're going to move. So he's going to look at his feet and then try and go upstairs with that left high kick. Let's see if he adopts that strategy. Both men waiting for one another to counter, to react, to land first. But good job by Pravin landing those. Again, stinging jab. Tomar having a bit again, beautiful jab, beautifully landing its mark. Tomar not doing anything to get out of its way, trying to slip out of its way perhaps and look for a counter.
Well, Arjun, one thing I must say is that both these guys have been really patient with each other, and probably in round number 3 we may get to see a lot more action between both of them, wherein they try to charge in, try to make it dirty and try to get a win for themselves, just like the ones that we saw in the first 2 fights.
But we still have 2 minutes 20 seconds to go in this round, and the way these guys are going, it might end any moment now. Good body shot there by Tomar. I think that's his key to his strategy as well. Beautiful. There you go. He's looking at every time Pravin throws that inside leg kick, he's going to try to come over the top. But what I find very interesting and what I really like is how Pravin is landing those jabs so cleanly. Neither of these men are looking to take this fight to the ground.
दोनों ही फाइटर्स बहुत ही अच्छे अव्वल दर्जे के स्ट्राइकर्स हैं और वो कोशिश यही कर रहे हैं कि अपने फीट पे एकदम स्टैंडिंग फाइट करें और ग्राउंड पे ना ही जाएं. बलवीर तोमर यहाँ पे पूरी कोशिश करते हुए बॉडी शॉट्स फेंकने की और रिटर्न में प्रवीण वाघ ने एक और इनसाइड किक फेंकी.
But you can see, Rahul, you can see the movement of Tomar has slowed down just a scotch because you can see those inside leg kicks are working their magic. Those inside leg kicks over and over. You can see that? Look at the way. That's a first sign when you start stretching out that inside thigh, because that's where one of your main arteries goes through. So the kick hits the inside of the thigh and slides up, which creates a ripple effect. And it's one of the most horrible feelings to be kicked with the foot or the shin inside the leg.
Well, yes, horrible in fact, because when I used to train, you know, those are the kicks that
There you go again. But now hang on, I want to see a replay of that. If it slid up to the, when you throw an inside leg kick, the foot can slide up and hit the cup, which can be deceiving like a low blow. But can we see if we can see a replay of that shot exactly? Because
we can see Balveer Singh Tomar giving a thumbs up. Balveer बताते हुए कि वो एकदम perfect हैं.
But the referee, you know, the thing is that during a low blow situation, you can take 5 minutes of your time. And, you know, the sportsman that Tomar is, he would not fake an injury of that sort. He would not fake a shot. But we've seen a lot of fighters do that for an advantage to break the momentum of a certain flow of a fighter.
मात्र 30 सेकंड और इस राउंड में.
You can hear his corner screaming, put his hands up.
Oh.
There you go. Now it gets interesting because he's starting to check that kick. See, now he's starting to raise that leg. He's trying to show up. show Pravin that he can put that leg up. Good body shot, good jab.
Wow!
Big
Oh!
shot, swings. Both fighters swinging at the 10-second mark here. Wow. Very interesting indeed. Wow, just almost at that 10-second mark. It was that left hook again which caught Pravin's attention. See, but that becomes very interesting to score, because do you score all the points throughout? Look at that. This round, if you see the replay, those leg kicks were the story of round 2. You saw a lot of leg kicks. You saw a lot of good shots to the leg, and then Tomar comes over, boom, lands that left hook, catches his attention. This was towards the end of the round. Beautiful lunging hook.
Oh.
And it was a left and a right. But Pravin's chin is so solid. He stood in the pocket and was ready to trade.
बलवीर सिंह तोमर डिसेप्शन यूज कर रहे हैं. वो क्या कर रहे हैं कि वो बॉडी शॉट्स फेंक रहे हैं, और बॉडी शॉट्स के साथ उसके बाद ही इज ट्राइंग टू हिट द चिन, ही इज ट्राइंग टू हिट द बुल्स आई, एंड दैट्स बीन वर्किंग इन हिज फेवर. बलवीर बहुत कम शॉट्स फेंक रहे हैं, बट अर्जुन बहुत इफेक्टिव और बहुत ही प्रिसाइज शॉट्स फेंक रहे हैं, व्हिच इज आई think if it lands properly can produce a devastating KO.
I just, honestly, it's a slugfest. I think, I think Pravin should just look to keep Balveer more at range, keep him at his distance, keep him at his kicking distance, and not let him charge in. The minute he gets a little sloppy and lets him charge in, Balveer is a boxer. Boxers are trained to find that chin.
They hit the bullseye each time.
Well, let's find out. Third and final round. Oh, that liver kick. Watch out. He might be hurt with that liver kick. You can see, you can look at Balveer's right hand. Immediately dropped to protect the body. That liver kick was a shot, a work of art. And you can see Balveer immediately backing up to protect that side of his body. Pravin needs to work those legs, take him slowly back to what brought him to the dance. Oh, beautiful inside leg kick. What? Hang on. I want.
बहुत ही अच्छी शुरुआत राउंड नंबर 3 की. दोनों ही फाइटर्स कोशिश कर रहे थे कि जल्दी से जल्दी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिले, और उसमें काफी कामयाब रहे प्रवीण वाघ. पर अभी ऐसा लग रहा है कि एक लो ब्लो लैंड हुआ है.
Let's take a look at the replay, because this is the second time now that's happened. Okay, 1 second here. Inside leg kick.
Oops.
We can get a look at it from another angle, because that did not look like a low blow. I mean, we as commentators, we have trained to look at and call things as we see it, but I'm not trying to disparage any fighter. I'm not trying to say any fighter. It's I want to see another replay from another angle to see if that was an actual low blow, because sometimes the foot, like we said, the foot slides up and hits the cup. That's considered a low blow, but that didn't look like a low blow. It hit the inside of the shin. Now take a look at this again. That was, again, it's just weird. It looked like it hit. It looked like the foot grazed the cup. Slightly grazed the cup, which is fine, which constitutes a low blow. Sorry, guys, it's just, it's so hard to be certain with so many things that we see nowadays.
But it's all for fighter safety.
No,
but,
of course.
But Arjun, definitely यहाँ पे जो momentum प्रवीण वाघ ने कैच किया था इनिशियल कुछ सेकंड्स में, वो टूट चुका है, और देखना है कि जब इस राउंड की दोबारा शुरुआत होती है तो किस हिसाब से होती है.
When a fighter gets a full 5 minutes to recover from a low blow or an eye poke or an illegal shot, but Tomar back in the game immediately. And a lot of veterans use that move as well.
An excellent sweep here by Balveer Singh Tomar. इन्होंने जो किक आ रही थी उसको कैच किया और स्वीप कर दिया प्रवीण वाघ को.
Balveer now trying a little spinning back kick of his own. Pravin out of it. Again, beautiful inside leg kick. You can see his corner urging Tomar to check that kick. I promise you he'll feel that tomorrow.
यहाँ पे बलवीर के कॉर्नर चिल्लाते हुए कि वॉल्यूम में पंचेस फेंकिए, आप जैब फेंक रहे हैं, जैब के साथ क्रॉस भी फेंको और 2-3 कॉम्बिनेशंस और डालो. आप केवल जैब फेंक के जो करना चाह रहे हो उसमें सफलता इतनी आसानी से नहीं मिलेगी आपको.
We've seen a lot of success of the double jab being used in MMA by so many fighters. Maybe that is a double jab, a shot to the body. I like how he's changing levels.
Oh.
He's throwing his jab to the body and looking to come over with the overhand right. It's a very good tactic a lot of boxers use. And now again, he's trying to rip to the body, but that singular body shot, unless he sets it up with the previous strike, it won't exactly land because he's telegraphing it at this point. Oh, just got him on the shoulder. And it's also, it's a big danger when boxers change levels, because kickboxers, if they can read that, they will time it with a head kick. And you can see Pravin is just waiting now. He knows he's in the third round. He knows it's a highly contested fight. And the judges, you never leave it in hands of the judges, according to me.
बट बहुत ही अच्छा फुटवर्क यहाँ पे प्रवीण वाघ दिखा रहे हैं. यहाँ पे प्रवीण वाघ बिल्कुल दिखा रहे हैं कि जैसे ही बलवीर सिंह तोमर अंदर आते हैं शॉट्स मारने के लिए, प्रवीण वाघ is moving out of the range.
I'm really impressed by that jab that Pravin is throwing. It's such a crisp, clean jab. And again, it meets its mark. Pravin again, very nice kick.
1-2 by Balveer Singh Tomar.
Balveer Singh, though, he's finding it difficult to close the range against Pravin, who's doing such a good job, because the minute he tries to step in with that left leg, Pravin is catching him with a kick. But like I said, utilizing some feints would be fantastic here. See that, now you can see him. You see that leg buckle for a second because he switched it up and went to the outside of that leg. And over across 2.5 rounds, now he's finding it a little tougher to pivot off that leg.
मात्र 90 सेकंड और इस राउंड नंबर 3 में.
90 seconds remaining in this third and final round. It's going to get very, very interesting.
Looks like another low blow here. ऐसा लग रहा है कि एक और illegal shot यहाँ पे.
I know, we just take a look at the replay again to just avoid any doubt. Let's take a look here again. It's hard to tell because it's that inside leg kick is positioned in such a way that the foot slaps the inside of the thigh, and it looks like a low blow, but it's not. But Tomar won't do that. Oh wait, look at that. Referee Jim Perdius is now deducting a point. Very interesting. He's taken a point away for the low blow.
ये तीसरा लो ब्लो था प्रवीण वाघ द्वारा और रेफरी जिम पर्दियोस ने 1 पॉइंट काट लिया है प्रवीण वाघ के स्कोर से.
Sorry, Rahul, but could we get a look at that replay again, please, from another angle? Because, it's always good for people at home to see exactly what we are looking at here. Now, again, here, see that foot? He's turned inside it. So, it's again, I think it's sliding up and hitting the cup. It's not hitting the cup clean. But, like I said, Tomar was not the kind of athlete who will lie about it. But now Pravin needs to get a little more serious because he's lost a point and that could affect winning or losing this fight.
बिल्कुल जजेस का स्कोर कार्ड अफेक्ट हो सकता है. मात्र 60 सेकंड इस बाउट में और दोनों ही फाइटर्स एकदम बहुत ही तेज गति में एक दूसरे को प्रहार करते हुए.
Look at that. Look at Tomar standing in his face, egging him on, saying, "Come on, stand with me." Pravin, though, playing a smart game here. He knows he's got 30 seconds remaining in this round. It's going to be difficult to finish him off, but I don't know if he's up on the scorecards or not.
Well, excellent display of footwork here by Praveen Wagh. Tomar trying to throw in those punches. A big right hand doesn't land.
Big swings and misses because he can't catch him in his range. Pravin, though, he's in kicking range, would look to throw up, and smartly his corner screaming, saying, "Keep his hands up," because they can sense it coming. It would be fun if he mixes up a takedown from this position because that would cement it.
मात्र 10 सेकंड से
head kick.
मात्र कुछ ही सेकंड बचे हैं इस फाइट में. अर्जुन, बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग होगा देखना कि किस प्रकार से जजेस ने स्कोर किया है, स्पेशली क्योंकि प्रवीण वाघ का 1 पॉइंट कट चुका है.
I find that very interesting because we didn't get a clean look at it, but Tomar was not the kind of athlete who would fake a shot to the run, especially not more than once, And it's interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how the judges score this. Thank God, I keep saying this, thank God I'm not a judge because this is a close fight. Take a look at the replay of that. Again, it was, he landed a bunch of low kicks and that was the one that was caught. The start of the round was incredible when he landed that beautiful ball shot to the body. But this was a story of, again, the scoring, the point scoring from Pravin. And when I spoke to Pravin, he expected it to go to a decision because he knew it was going to be a war. Can you imagine?
Well, that's excellent. Oh man, that was another kick. A head kick by Pravin Wagh. बहुत मतलब अर्जुन, अगर आप मुझसे पूछोगे, I'm very happy कि मैं जज नहीं हूँ, आप जज नहीं हो, because it's going to be a very tough job for judges tonight, especially to score this fight.
No, I mean, you know, when you have such a close fight, it's a tough job scoring, especially on aggression, on fight metric, on strikes landed, on significant strikes, on attempts made, aggression against the cage. There are so many factors to score in an MMA fight. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works, and body language and how you finish a round are very big markers of how a fight goes as well. But it's in the hands of the three judges, and let's see if that 1 point deduction makes a big difference. Usually, in my experience, we've seen that a point deduction in such a close fight has a significant role to play.
देवियों सज्जनों, MFN 14 में आपका दोबारा से स्वागत है। 2 फाइट्स हमारी हो चुकी हैं। ये थी थर्ड फाइट जिसमें ब्लू कॉर्नर में थे बलवीर सिंह तोमर और उनके विरुद्ध में थे प्रवीण वाघ। बहुत ही क्लोज फाइट थी और यहाँ पे क्योंकि कंटिन्यूस लो ब्लोज रिपोर्ट किए बलवीर तोमर ने, जिम फर्दियोस जो कि UFC रेफरी हैं, उन्होंने एक पॉइंट डिडक्शन दिया। एंड लेट्स सी व्हाट द जजेस हैव टू से।
Let's go to Jared Kyle for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Bala scored the bout 29-27. Judge Frank scored the bout 28-28. Judge Rupendra scored the bout 29-27, declaring the winner by majority decision. From the red corner, Pravin Wagh!
Well, it turns out that point deduction was not that significant, as the man who worked throughout was the one that won the fight.
जिस तरह डिसीजन भी गया, बहुत ही क्लोज था, कहीं से भी
Check.
हाँ, मतलब थोड़ा सा लग रहा था, पर मुझे पता था मैंने अच्छा किया है तो मैं ही जीतूंगा।
आपको लग रहा था बीच में ये स्प्लिट डिसीजन ऑलमोस्ट जो हुआ, ऐसा लग रहा था कि इतना क्लोज जाएगा कि नहीं?
इतना क्लोज नहीं लगा था।
Well done, Baba. Congratulations. And that's the first one that's gone straight to the judges, over to the comms, and that's done.